Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 35 of the Adventures in Novus podcast. I'd like to make a quick apology for our scattered releases of late. Anyone that plays the game knows how hard it is to get people together for an all-day gaming fest, especially when you get a little bit older. Sometimes life happens, but this time it happened in a good way. Danny, otherwise known as Balethor, has welcomed his second child into this world. Earth, not Novus.
I'd just like to say congratulations, Danny. Well done.
Yeah.
And the rest of the kids are like,
good luck with that. So we've had to pivot a bit and figure things out, and we're doing that with a new player character for the next couple episodes to keep this ship shipping, or whatever ships do.
They shape.
We will introduce this new human, the 9th voice that will be a part of this glorious podcast, after our recap and a quick reminder to check out our notes for socials. Give us 5 stars if you like the show, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Does anyone even use the X-Twit anymore? Who cares? This episode's recap comes from Travis.
We awoke in the morn of our cozy bat cave. Luckily, I didn't have to make a random save. Anders fed the betches our rations as food. Crick learnt a spell by drinking some blood. Travis went hunting, returned empty-handed. We would not leave these people alone or stranded. Balethor had left with Maggie in tow. Signs of unease were starting to show. We made our way down the rough mountain path. The people were hungry and in need of a bath. The Cyclopes were amicable to helping us hunt. Seakep sniffed a rock, kinda strange to be blunt. But he returned with food for the cause. Travis tried stand up to little applause. Crick spent some time to learn a language of old. That might come in handy, I'll bet all my gold. Almost back to the Betch city gates, but still do us a twist of our fates. We happened upon a scene of death and woe. But one still alive, how can it be so? A barbarian lay on the ground with the dead. But he awoke, no words came out of his head. He joined our band, though we didn't have any singers. He would be set right by the dock and his fingers. Once back at town, we tried to gain entry, but Gerald was there. He said, no entry. Rhyming is hard. A town council would be held on the morrow. We'd deliver the head Yanders let us borrow. But for now, to Anders' shack we are set, with Cyclops in tow. Now let's get wet. Let's get wet!
So good. Well done.
You think Yanders really wants that head back?
No.
No, it just rhymed with moral.
Where's the head? You didn't bring it back?
That rhyming is hard.
Yeah.
Great recap, Travis. Very poetic. Now in this corner, coming in at 6'3", 250 pounds, Barbarian of the North, King Raz Resley! Played by our good friend Matt. Everyone welcome Matt, or as his friends call him, Raz, to the show.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hello. Hey, everyone.
Hi, Matt Raz.
Hey.
Welcome. Thank you for coming in and subbing today. We appreciate it.
Happy I could sit in. I'm excited. Nervous.
You'll do great. You've had some experience with D&D and Pathfinder before, but it's probably been a while since you played.
Yes, definitely.
But we got you all set up, new character, ready to roll. Raz, if you remember, was the second superfan to have his character named after him, which ended up being this barbarian that took forever to get in the show. I was going to give him a whatever character from another episode, but I thought Raz deserved a great character for spreading the word of our podcast and liking and subscribing. Then Nick, otherwise known as Travis, was like, hey man, we're a man down. Why not just get Raz to play Raz? And here we are, ready to play this amazing game with our friends and have our damned fans listen in. What a beautiful arrangement. So we pick up where we left off last episode, as is tradition, on a clear night outside the Betchlin walls. The heroes of Feyhaven have come back to a mixed welcome with the survivors of the Calam attack by also bringing back the Cyclopses that were a part of it, albeit against their will, except Gribgrub. He's totally innocent in this. It's still nighttime and we're outside Anders' old shack after a long travel day. Anders, what can you tell me about your old shack? We've never described this shack before.
Oh, me shack. It's good to be, home, I guess. You know, not gonna lie, it's a rather dank shack. You know, it's not very pleasant to look at. You could say there was a reason why it was abandoned. You know, you don't go abandoning luxury log cabins, do you? There's no windows for the cabin. It's made out of wood. the roof is rather eroded. You can see that there's one corner that is completely missing roofing. And that's the wet corner, I like to call it. We've got the latrine there, it kind of takes care of itself,
Is it downhill?
I never really thought about that. Once you get inside, you'll realize you ain't going to think about it either. Anyhow, the shack is about, what's an appropriate shack size? 12 by 12 feet?
Yep.
Right? What is the units in Novus, though? Can I just say 12 foot?
15 and by 15.
2.5 squares.
15.
2.5 wagons.
2.5 wagons. Yes. Yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, the cabin's actually about 2.5 wagons large. And come on in, I'll give you the tour. Come on, don't be afraid, it's not that bad.
Is there a perception check or like a...
Perception.
Well, he's giving you the perception check.
Well, Kirk has been here before, and it's much worse than that bed. Much worse.
Oh, you're just being dramatic.
No, you will see.
So, just one sec here. The door's got a bit of a trick to it. And Anders, full force, shoulders the door.
Roll a strength check. We've been here before. Oh no, the door.
1.
That's an 8.
Jimmy's open like halfway. You're gonna have to do it again.
Oh, goddamn fucking thing. And Anders lands
What
on
was your
his...
roll?
It was 18.
Okay, with an 18, you definitely burst through the door with way too much power and almost trip on your face as you go through the door.
Ugh, the smell is the same as last time.
Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? And then there's, you can see in the corner of the shack, there's a bunch of, like, pheasant hanging from the fucking roof.
Well, they'd be skeletons by now.
I may have forgot me dinner, sorry. Let me get that out of here.
Rotting pheasant.
Yeah, rotting. Hey, Seeks, you want a bit of a snack?
Seekeb like smell. Let me try snack. And Seekeb just grabs a pheasant and puts it in his mouth. Goes, good flavor. Seekeb will eat. And then he kind of takes a large arm and puts it on the wall and moves it slightly as if testing out the strength of it. And it kind of creaks and groans and he kind of just shrugs. We can make work.
He can fit in here? How big are the Cyclopes?
One's 8 feet and one's 10 feet.
Okay, so they would just like...
They're not inside yet.
Oh, they're not even inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
They could just fit if that was...
Would they fit through the door?
That's what
though?
I was just going to
Yeah.
ask. Yeah.
They can make it work.
Regardless.
Like, do you care about any modifications that are going to totally happen to the shack?
Like fitting through an access hatch.
Exactly.
You got to show them around like a realtor.
yeah.
This is the wet corner.
The much talked about wet corner, and there's the latrine there. If any of you like,
Those aren't the same?
there's two wet corners for differing reasons. You see.
Yeah.
This whole place look wet.
Oh, and I see. I have some flowers here. I guess from Phyllis. Oh, what a sweetheart. Of course, the flowers are withered, and
Malar bigger. Malar make adjustment to door. And she just rips off some like 2x4s and makes the whole frame a little bit bigger. She's like splintering the wood around it.
I mean, careful there, Mike Holmes. Jesus. I can't say Jesus.
But you can say Mike
Holmes.
Mike Holmes is good.
Holmes on Holmes.
Yeah, I like that. Jesus.
It's either that or Bob Vila.
You want to go with Okrama or
Yeah.
whatever, or gods. But
Don't mind all the bottles. I wonder if I have any left, actually. Let me check.
Anders, you don't need these things. Leave them be.
You don't know what I need.
Fine.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now that no one's going to settle into that cabin.
They're not going to.
But it sounds like we can leave the Cyclops there and they will, like I said, make that work.
They're going to stay in the shack.
gonna stay there.
They like it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a roof over their head.
Yeah.
something over their head.
Yeah, you know, you lads can make yourself at home. I'm sure we could, maybe Travis can, you know, conjure up some ale, you know, quick, maybe you got some grape juice or the like.
Wadada wongo wangy fongo. There's the water.
There's a good
and then
man.
I don't have an incantation for the booze spell, but I do that one too.
Oh, and you know, I'd like to show you, you know, how I passed me time back in the day. I've invented a bit of a game, you could say.
Keep your pants on.
And he points at the wall, and there's just like a ring of, like a straw ring, like a hard straw ring. And in the center of that ring is just like a hole.
So what I've done is I've taken some old arrows and I've whittled them down to these fine little points here with the, you know, the flights on them, and I chuck them at the ring, you see. And the goal is, you know, you want to get in the hole, isn't it? And so I call these things sharp dots, and I call the game shots. And what you do is you try to get it in the hole, and if you do, you yell shot. But there's a neat little trick. There's a secret spot above the hole that if you hit, you get 60 points instead of 50 points. And if you can throw all three of your shots at this one secret spot, you get to yell 180 really loud. And then you get to slam your drink.
I never find the secret hole.
This sounds like exciting game.
Yeah, Travis will try to stick it in the shot hole.
Well, I figured Travis would be down for a game. Let's do it.
Sounds right up my alley. So I throw the shot in the hole.
You get to
or
go first.
Or I try to hit the special spot.
I figured there'd be like I don't know how the percentages work, but it would be harder to get the...
C-Keb's watching you guys, and he's just like, so confusing.
I just roll for accuracy. What do I do? What is the percentage? What do I do? I don't know.
This is Anders' game.
Yeah.
Or maybe just roll a d20, and if you get like...
Or a percentage die.
above a certain number, you hit the...
What about a percentage die?
12.
A 12, eh?
But I have pretty good dexterity, so that might help. Or
Well, yeah, you get to add
my
Ranged attack.
well, ranged attack would be a 12, or sorry, an 18.
So you need a 19 or a 20 to get a Shart, and anything above a 20 to get triple 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got an 18.
Oh, Travis, nice try, but it looks like you rimmed the hole there.
Okay.
Have another go. You get 3 goes.
I get to throw 3 shots. That is 14.
Oh, no, that's no good. That's about a 7, I'd say.
Was it on the board? Nope, it's another 14.
All right, you know, respectable. You got, what is that, 39? All right.
Hit the board. Hey, that feels pretty good.
Yeah, there's no trees in the shack, so.
I'll bet you a gold piece I can do a better score than that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Nobody can shoot better than Travis.
I love that Nick knows it's not true.
Look at that.
But Travis believes it to be true. See, that's the beauty of roleplay.
That's perfect.
I heard so much.
All right, let's see what I got.
Oh!
Oh, look, a natural. That's a treble 20, isn't it? I believe I've already won, Travis.
Very nice shot.
Don't you have to be behind that line?
19.
Oh, a shot, yes. All right. I believe that earns me half a drink at least.
Anders takes a mighty gulp of beer, ale, sorry.
Like molded beer that you left fit in here 20
No,
years ago.
Travis made some.
I made the boost.
There's like a piss bottle. He's like, "Ah."
Oh my God, rolling rocks.
Like a bloody natural, isn't it?
Seriously, almost got 180. You're so close.
Yeah. So
Very
that's 170. Eh? That's good enough for a cheer.
Travis puts his goal down. That was some fancy work, mate.
Oh, thank you.
Home court advantage, though, so, you know, I'll get you next time.
I may have hustled you a bit. Sorry, lad.
So, Creek is thinking he don't want to be in this place ever. So, Creek will sleep outside.
Yeah, I'll probably leave some space in here for these, for the big folks, so I'm gonna camp outside as well. No offense, Anders. I mean, thanks for the hospitality and stuff, but...
You don't want another game?
C-Keb, do you want to give it a go?
No, don't give it to him. He's going to crush the shots, isn't it?
Game too complicated.
Just throws it to the wall.
All right, so as the lads are leaving the shack there, And Anders is getting ready to leave as well. He's putting down his mug of ale. And he sees next to...
I was like that too.
Next to what?
The wet
Both were like looking at each other. Wet corner.
He notices right in the boundaries of the wet corner and the dry part of the shack that there's what appears to be a letter. And Anders reaches down and picks up the letter. What's this? It's a letter from that bloody charlatan. Well, we'll see what it says at least.
Dear Anders, I hope this note finds you, well, whatever. Anyhow, listen, I know that Alcrema show must have been a bit of a surprise for you, but I'm a true believer, I swear. What can you say? I'm a good listener, and you were a teacher of sorts. I've been raking it in lately with this Alcrema stuff. The rubes fucking love it. Here's a small thank you for coming to my show and talking to all the fine folks, as crude as it was.
And Anders notices there's a bottle of Miracle Spring water on the base of the wall.
Yeah.
Look, I think we really got something here. I'm talking about a touring show, only 15 or so shows a week. Think of the merchandising opportunities. You'll naturally get an industry standard 2.5% cut of our takings. All you got to do is juice up the rubes with some adventure talk, holy Alcrema powers, that sort of shit. Lube them up. Get them ready to spend. Should be easy for you. You wouldn't shut up about that shit when you were hammered in this dank-ass shithole. By the way, good God, man. Disgusting. Anyhow, lube the rubes, Anders. Lube the rubes. Come stop by the Church of Betchland sometime. 142 Church Springs Way.
Thing of beauty, Mike.
Best part is that he was in the shack writing the letter.
Well, he would have come to see him, right?
So Anders crumples up the note, throws it in the corner, in the wet corner over there. Yeah, blooded charlatan bastard. We'll see about your church.
And then Anders joins his comrades.
Seekeb's eating another rotten pheasant as you're doing so. So as Crick and Travis go outside to check out where they might sleep for the night, you see Gerald coming back with the Barbarian, the unnamed yet Barbarian. And Gerald says to Crick, "Arr, perhaps it's better you take this lad into town. He ain't got a single coin to his name, and his tongue don't work for talking. Might be wiser for ye to help him there and catch yourselves a good night rest in the inn. What with the town meeting coming on the morrow."
Sure. After seeing Anders' place again for another time, I think you're correct when we should not be staying here. We should go in the inn.
You don't have to, but do you have any non-verbal actions you want to do?
Raz nods his head vigorously.
Perfect. And behind you guys are 6 guards, and they have in their hands some rope, blankets, tarps, food, and water for the Cyclopses, what you guys requested at the gate.
Thank you very much. Sikeb and Miller, will this be sufficient for this evening? We, of course, will be meeting you in the morrow.
Aye, Miller. Thank you for help, small folk. Husband Sikeb, thanks as well. Sorry for our attack. No control. We will be fine. Yar, myself and me best lads will watch over them for ye.
Very good. Thank you all. This will be good times for this town. All of us should be coming together soon.
Everyone roll a perception check.
23.
Travis also got 23.
Couple of sharp-eyed blokes.
7.
12.
So, Travis and Anders, as you're walking back to Betchland, you see a star that you've never seen before, brighter than the others, with a small tail behind it.
Travis would definitely point it out to Crick too and be like, "Hey, Crick, I've never seen that one up there before." And we've seen a lot of things lately about these comets and stuff. I don't know, just pointing it out.
Oh, very strange. Let me think what it might be. Roll a knowledge check.
You can roll a knowledge religion.
I can do that.
That's what I was... Oh, I can roll that now.
Crick not sure what this is, actually.
I want to see what I know about it. 11.
Anders can't help but have the religious part of his brain tickled. for a natty one. I've gotten very good at blocking out religion for the majority of my life.
Wasted all his shots on the game.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You watch, I'm rolling natty ones now. Fuck.
But it's important to win that gold.
Yeah.
I didn't even add that on my sheet.
So yeah, you guys didn't roll very well, but you do know that a common theme for the god Pharasma has been a spiraling comet. So you do find that curious, but you can't really make any connections.
Rasma.
There you go.
Pharasma. Nice.
Andrews is like, a spiraling comet. Funny thing that thinks nothing of it.
No, I think Travis is correct. It must be something to do with this pharasma and these purple lights and whatnot happening in these areas. But I don't have any studies on what this might be.
Travis turns to the barbarian friend that we're traveling back to town with, and he says, have you ever heard about anything like this? Do you follow any comets? Is anything in your religion?
Raz shakes his head. No.
Very strange. Well, let's get into town.
So you circle the ancient dwarven stone walls at night, and you see flickering light from the lanterns hung on the sconces shining on the ancient stone, which I said twice. The air is cool, carrying the scent of wet earth and a faint aroma of burning wood from the hearths inside the town.
Smells like Halloween.
As you approach the northern gate, the one you first came to with everyone, the sound of massive wooden iron-bound doors creak open. The heavy wooden frames moving slowly against the worn stone. Clearly, the guards were instructed to let you in by Gerald, the guard captain. Looming along the walls, the guards are silhouetted against the dark night sky. The cobblestone road that leads into the heart of town welcomes you. And Randolph awaits you. I have quelled the mob for now, no need to worry. If you remember, we had talked about the library, and I have prepared a note of confidence to help you get down there if you find the time. It is in the basement of the Temple of Serenre, and Father Alistar is quite protective of the area, but I'm sure this note will get you in.
Oh, thank you very much. This will be very good to find out more about this.
Do not forget about the town hall meeting tomorrow. It will be 2 hands after noon, and tomorrow, and you best be on time, as it is quite an important meeting.
Do we have time to explore the annals first?
Yes, of course. In the morning, you should have time to explore your annals and find whatever you are looking for in that old library.
Good, good. And please, could you point to us where we might take this new person so that he could find this doctor?
Well, Anders might know.
Oh, do I ever?
Oh, fair enough. Just follow Anders. You just need to look for the rod of Asclepius in the market district, and that is where Doc Fingers resides.
What is the rod of
It's
Asclepius?
the cross thing with the snake thing.
I thought that was a Caduceus.
It is Asclepius. It's a staff with a single serpent entwined around it, indicating a house of healing.
Cool.
It's Greek.
It's Greek.
Nice.
Just like your anals.
Oh, God.
Annals.
Annals.
We do that a lot.
Look, I can tell you where Doc Fingers is anywhere in the world. All I gotta do is turn about the compass, and as soon as I feel me arsehole twitch, I know that's the direction.
Raz looks concerned.
So as you pass through the town, the sounds of the town are much different than the daytime. You hear the quiet chatter of late night market vendors packing up their stalls, the distant clang of a blacksmith finishing up for the night, and the occasional clop of horse the occasional clop of horse hooves against the stone as townfolks make their way home after a long day. You eventually get to the market district and find the building with the sign of the Rod of Asclepius. It is also adorned with holy symbols of Serenre on the walls around the doors. Her golden ankh with a pair of wings, golden feathers, and a sunburst. This is the private practice of the famous Doc Fingers, from the very informative and disturbing backstory from Anders 20 years ago. There is a hole next to the door, about the size of a finger, And it says, push for emergencies. Nighttime fee is 10 gold. Let me sleep if it can wait. In Common, Gnomish, and Elven.
Can I perceive that the little thing, it looks like, there's like some flowery bits to the side, but it kind of looks like a dude pulling his ass cheeks open?
I don't know if I want to go that graphic. Like, I am perverted, but it's probably not going to be as bad as you guys think it's going to be.
It's too late.
Good.
But it is going to be the rest of the episode.
It's like those hidden goatsy things, that was a thing on the internet for a while. All the logos and shit. People throw that in.
Yeah.
Troll the world.
The same way that Disney puts in all the things too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's more like a doorbell, except it's just a hole that your finger fits in.
Yeah.
Crick walk right up to it and he press button.
So you put your finger in the hole and you hear a buzzing. And nothing happens on the first ring.
Crick wait a moment, he hear nothing, so he press button again.
You hear another buzzing sound, and you hear, fuck, I'm coming.
Good, it sound like it working. You see, friend, and Crick put his arm around new person, you will be okay in no times. Soon you could speaks.
Raz nods.
You hear tiny footsteps and a lot of muttering as he approaches the door. You do hear him shout, again, before returning to some muttering. If someone can give me a really good perception check, you can make out the muttering.
19.
27.
Ooh.
Anders would be on very high alert.
11.
9, not 10.
So only Anders hears, by the bright sparks of Betchland, can I not have one blasted night without some hair-brained ninny banging on my door, dragging me out of bed for some half-baked nonsense that couldn't have waited till morning? I'll wager my best tea cozy that this is even urgent. Again! Probably that daft blacksmith with another one of his itchy business from his escapades. If you remember, he's the one that was fooling around with the tanner's wife.
Travis learned about it. Yeah.
So Anders hears all that.
Anders is on high alert anytime he's near Doc Finger's establishment. And he gives out warning that, all right, lads, Fingers is a tad ornery at nighttime if you wake him. So be on your best, be on your guard. And you there, just remember, bite down on something.
I'm sure it's going to be very okay. There's not going to be any problems. Everything will be fine, new person.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Try to stay relaxed.
Raz starts to walk away.
Travis just kind of walk up and grab his hand and kind of lead him back and be like, no, it's in here. It's just inside here.
Raz reluctantly walks back.
You hear a locking bolt unlatching, and the doors reveal an old gnome, no taller than 3 feet, standing in the doorway. His face is weathered, with deep laugh lines around his eyes, and his bulbous nose is slightly red, perhaps from the cold night air. He has bushy white eyebrows, and a long, scraggly beard frame his face.
Lots of rings.
Lots of rings, yeah.
A pair of round brass-rimmed glasses sit perched precariously on the tip of his nose. He's dressed in full, cozy pajamas, a striped flannel set in muted shades of blue and gray with a matching conical nightcap on top. He clutches a brass lantern, the light flickering warmly as he squints out at who is calling at such an ungodly hour. His other hand scratches absently at his belly as he says, "Hey, what's the big emergency then? You don't look half as dead as I'd expect for a midnight ruckus."
Well, actually, we did find this person around the dead, but it appears as though he cannot speak. We thought maybe you might be able to help him.
Oh, sure, lost his voice, eh? That couldn't have waited till morning, huh? Big old emergency, that's right. Must be real important.
You want to get paid or not, bitch?
A 10 gold fee for after night. I'll be added on it. Let me take a quick peek at this big boy.
Raz backs away slowly.
No, it's okay. This is person we take you to get help.
Doc Fingers with his free hand wriggles his little gnome fingers in the direction of the barbarian. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's a curse, all right. Don't worry, I can definitely handle that. Ah, well, come on in then. Don't want you catching a cold and having to wake me up again. Fuck.
Careful, you're waving those fingers around all reckless like.
Calm down. Take a seat. Let me just get myself all spruced up here.
Oh, thank you very much, Doc. And Crick go and he sit down. in a chair. I assume there's one there.
Yep.
Travis would like to grab a magazine and sit down next to Crick too.
Are you guys all in the room?
No, we're in the waiting room.
Okay, in the waiting room.
He's welcomed you into the
building.
Yeah. The waiting room is a cozy, cluttered space designed for comfort and whimsy rather than sleek professionalism. The walls are lined with shelves that are packed with peculiar trinkets, brightly colored vials, and arcane instruments, each with a curious purpose. Soft, worn tapestries hang on the walls, depicting gnomish folk dancing, fantastical creatures, and scenes from ancient stories, all in vibrant hues. There are comfortable-looking chairs for both large and little people.
Is there like a fake little castle?
Busy box.
Doc Fingers waddles his way over to his little desk proportional to his size and starts fussing with the papers on top of it.
So this person we just met, he outside of town. We need to know for what's going on and why is he not being to speak. He don't seem to know, but he don't look badly hurt. Although we did find him bleeding. Now he no speak. Please, Doc, help.
Well, I can tell you it's a curse for sure. And after I finish with him, he'll be able to tell you what happened. But there are many curses that can take away the voice, I know that.
Okay. Do your work, Doc.
Will the patient step right up, please? And close that door. This isn't the Vatican.
Of course.
You guys remember that?
Yeah, from your homeland. Gilly said it.
What?
It's like
canon.
The first episode is, what is this, the Vatican?
It's a gnomish saying. That's canon.
That's great.
Yeah.
A+.
Thank you.
Raz looks very nervous at the door as it shuts.
And then you step up to the desk.
Raz steps up to the desk.
I'll just need you to scribble your name on this waiver. He hands you a sheet of paper to sign. The waiver reads, Doc Fingers official medical waiver of gnome-approved healing and general nonsense. Welcome, brave soul. By signing below, you acknowledge and accept the following terms and conditions of treatment at Doc Fingers' totally real and not fake clinic. Number 1, miraculous remedies. You understand that all treatments are provided with the utmost care, but are not guaranteed to not include sudden bursts of glitter, unexpected transformation into harmless animals, or inexplicable bursts of song. Number 2, side effects may vary. While our treatments are magical and therefore effective, we cannot be held responsible for any temporary discomfort. 3, no refunds. Should you feel that your condition has not improved or that you are in fact worse off than when you entered, refunds are unavailable. 4, what happens in Doc Fingers' office stays in Doc Fingers' office. You hereby agree to keep all knowledge of Doc Fingers' groundbreaking methods completely confidential. By signing below, you release Doc Fingers and all of his associates from any liability resulting in unusual outcomes, unexpected bursts of enthusiasm, or accidental reanimation of long-forgotten garden gnomes. There's an X, and it says, signature of patient, or possibly a small raccoon pretending to be a patient.
Crick take a glance at it. These standard papers, I believe. There's no problem, good friend. You should just sign it. So it's just formality.
Gnomish trickery is what it is.
Raz stares angrily but little concerned at Crick. Reluctantly, Raz signs the waiver.
Oh, a king! King Raz Razley. Payment up front, please. 90 gold for the curse and 10 gold for the nighttime fee.
Did he say king?
You just said that bloke's a king?
This man is king?
That's what it says.
Is he a king or is just king his first name?
Oh. Hey, friends, we find out more soon, I believe, but this seems like good news that we met this man.
Is it like Prince?
I don't know. Maybe it's only one, but no, it don't make sense.
The artist?
He's not wearing a raspberry beret.
He has more than one name. He cannot just be Prince. Maybe Symbol?
Kind of obnoxious to put poor king there, but that's okay.
Maybe this name.
100 gold, please. Payment up front.
Anders, Crick's reaching into his pockets and pulling out nothing. Patting chest and hands and pocket. Crick, maybe a little short right now. Anders, I believe you might have some monies.
All right, let me get the purse out of me sack.
And
Move,
that's
Insert sound effect.
move aside that demon head.
that's how you shake a.
And sometimes you have two purses.
Satchel.
If you're really lucky, you have 2 purses.
Do you guys prefer the Gucci?
And I shall dig out 100 gold coin, plop it down on the counter, and stare a suspicious eye at the gnome.
Alrighty then, now all the boring stuff's out of the way, step into my office. Let's get to the fun part. This way!
We shall wait just out here for you, gracious king.
Do you want one of us to hold your hand?
Only one allowed in the office at a time. Let's go.
Oh.
I need to get back to bed.
What if he's trying to communicate and we can tell you something that he can't because he can't talk?
I don't need him to communicate.
All the communication he needs.
Raz opens his mouth to scream.
He just grabs his hand. You're my favorite patient. You're my favorite type of patient.
In we go, big guy. Get in there.
We be out here. No problems.
What kind of blooded king doesn't own a shirt?
So Doc Fingers leads you into his private office and starts lighting some candles. Need to see what I'm doing and, set the proper mood. Inside the office are only two things. One of them is a large chart, similar to one of those acupuncture charts, showing all the energy nodes that flow through the body and what they affect. Only this chart has every node linked to the anus. The other thing is a medical bench that is made to have the patient lay on his stomach. Sit! This won't take but a tick!
It's got those stirrups.
But you face down.
Like one of those pregnancy chairs.
King Raz puffs out his chest and shakes his head.
Oh, come on now. I've done this thousands of times. You want your voice back or not?
Raz reluctantly lies down.
Pants off, please.
What a character intro.
Yeah, support our podcast. We'll violate your character.
I'm a king.
But you also never show fear.
That's true.
Keep that in mind.
Yes,
You're
that's
being
right.
a little fearful here.
Yes,
And I think that's
fearful, you're
against
right.
your character.
Oh yeah.
I think
so. I should just rip down my pants.
You should even I think
Triumphantly.
you should even do something like kind of gather up a bit and then drop trout. Like
Go into a rage. Just he can't scream.
His rage is spent.
Raz rips down his pants to get it over with.
Doc Fingers refers to his chart, following the energy node from the mouth to the butt.
You never go ass to mouth.
Nick.
if you didn't think Derek would have that on there, being the Jay and Silent Bob fan that he is.
He nods to himself and his finger starts to glow. Hold steady now. Outside in the waiting room, what is the first thing the group hears now that you have your voice back, King Raz? Wrong hole! Off you go now. Remember that waiver you signed? And maybe try to swing by during the daytime next, eh? Get out, get out!
So I'll pull up my pants and kind of walk out awkwardly.
You have a slight gait.
Walking funny.
And the group sees the door open and King Raz emerges.
Still pulling up my pants.
And so, does it work?
Let's just say he fingered it out.
Okay, but very good. You're speaking. This is great. You are a king?
Remember the waiver!
Yes, I am king of the barbarian lands.
Very interesting. We find you here. We should be speaking outside, I believe. Thank you, Doctor. You do very good work.
Thank you. Now get out. I need my shut-eye.
Gladly. Let's get this man a drink.
He wriggles his little gnome fingers at you. I remember you.
You keep those cursed fingers away from me.
Toodaloo. He's waving with the finger he used.
I never forget a place.
I never forget a butthole.
Never forget a backside.
On the way out, as they're leaving, they shut the door, and then Travis is going to reach in and put his finger in the thing again, and then leave 10 gold on the step and just leave.
You leave 10 gold?
Well, that's what it said. To ring the bell, it costs 10 gold. To wake him up in the middle of the night, just to wake him up again.
Throwing away the party gold.
Travis has his own gold.
No, it's fine.
I knew you'd catch a gold. Ooh, 10 gold.
So, King Resley, I think it is, yes? Who are you? Why are you coming here, and why are undead around you?
First, I'd like to thank you guys for waking me up from my nap. It was a long travel day of battling.
Yeah, you definitely weren't just, bleeding on the ground and about to lose it altogether, right?
No, he was. Yes, Crick healed him. He was dying.
I didn't need that healing. You robbed me of my glory.
No, you were dying. But Crick understand not wanting to lose these scars. You see, we already show, but Crick have many scars. Oh.
You're not wearing any clothes. He
Also,
lifts his skin up, revealing those scars underneath his
the magic
skin.
of radio being nobody saw him pull at his sleeve until you said anything.
My glorious battle scars.
Oh, very good, very good. You mighty warrior.
King.
King, yes.
We're making our way to the Cloak and Stagger again, right? We're going to go back and see what Benjamin's up to.
Yeah, before you interrogate this poor man, let's at least get a drink or two into him.
This is not a bad idea. Crick could use grape juice, I think, for after this night.
Yeah, we got to celebrate bringing the bitches home.
Very much, yes.
Yes, I could go for a few ales.
You see, Anders? You have new friend.
Indeed.
So it's now midnight in Betchlin as you make your way to the Cloak and Stagger for some much needed rest. Then you find the sign of a stumbling man. You enter the bar and see a bored Benjamin. He's spinning a copper on his counter. Looks like another slow night, as the only other person in there is Gerald the Barrel, passed out at a table cuddling a baseball-sized rock.
Hey, Benji, look, we told you Gerald would come back.
He blew through his fortune. It's been 3 days?
Like 2 days.
He spent most of his money on what he says is a magic rock. I sense no magic, but it all worked out for me. I get my mascot back.
Good. Perhaps we could have some drinks for a new friend here, and grape juice for Crick, of course.
I was wondering if you'd ever come back. Not to worry, though. I did keep your tab running. And what do we have here? A barbarian. I haven't seen a barbarian in ages. Another room, I presume? Or where's Balethor?
He's not here.
Very informative. Well, your new friend can occupy Balethor's room for now. I'll get ready with those nightcaps. Take a seat. Stop staring at me.
So, King Grizzly. Again, please, now that we have this space and this drink, why are you here? What happened?
My clan. We were ambushed by a horde of undead. We had no chance. We had to retreat.
What kind of undeads? We see some ghouls, I believe, around you. Was it more of these?
Yes. Ghouls, skeletons, and whatever made that sound. I couldn't see it.
You said that sound. There was something up there.
Yes, what you're talking about?
Yes, it was a loud, ear-piercing scream. And from then on, we couldn't speak.
Crick know about this ear-piercing scream. He liked these spells, but it no stop people from speak.
A silencing scream.
I don't know. These very Anders. Did you know about this?
All sorts of unholy evils. I've seen what he's seen.
Please, go on.
My family is safe. Not for long. They have enough food and water to last a little while.
Are they back where your homeland is?
Yes.
Okay.
They're surrounded. They cannot leave. I fought my way out, just barely. I was on my way to Betchland for assistance. But I was ambushed by undead.
More of them. This seems ones we sees you with you, I think, yes?
Yes, that's all I remember. Until you guys woke me up from my nap.
I don't think this was nap, but yes, I Crick understand what you're saying.
Very deep nap.
Anders, do you know about these creatures out in this way? I don't know this area as well as you.
Well, I can't say I suffered any muteness from a demon scream or the like of it, but I've seen many of the things that that our new friend is reporting, and it's none too pretty. Anders takes a hard swig of his drink.
What are your names anyway?
Oh, yes, we are heroes of Fairhaven. This, of course, is Travis and Anders. Anders, you know. And right here with Misk is Crick.
And I'm Benjamin.
Benjamin Good Patterson, but he not with us.
Oh.
Thank you, Benjamin, for nice drinks.
Did you save Tallfoot, the halfling?
No, I don't think he was among the survivors. The only other one that survived was Alia, which we know you didn't like.
Dang. There goes my best customer. What a shame.
Well, I'm fixing to be your best customer if you get me another drink.
Already ready.
One here, too.
Yes.
Thanks for helping me and getting my voice back, I guess.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Wait. So you're a king, right?
Oh, good question, Anders.
I'm the king.
Oh, yes, your highness. So does that mean back at Doc Fingers there that he checked your royal oil, isn't it? Oh, it's just a bit of a laugh.
Change.
It's just a bit of a laugh. Don't give me that look. You know, we got to lighten the mood.
Anders, this new friend, we must not make fun just yet.
I'm allowed to joke about it, all right? I've been there. I've seen these horrors. The amount of horror this man has seen in the last 24 hours. Have pity.
I'm going to be walking funny for a week.
It tends to make your whole week, though.
That works on so many levels.
Or Alexei.
That was good. Hey, hats off to you, Nick. That was an excellent pun. What can I say?
Sometimes when you
I don't like it, but I love it.
Oh, King Grizzly.
You can just call me Raz.
Race, well met. Thank you.
He said your family's safe, though, but only for a little while.
Yes, but where can we find them? I assume you must need some...
Assistance.
Yes.
My clan lives deep in the Dragonspine Mountains. It is a long, treacherous trek.
How long, perhaps? A day, 2 days, longer? What do you think?
A couple days for me. And I'll look at the rest of the party. A bit longer for you guys.
Okay. Yes, Anders is very slow, so Crick understand this. Anders is okay, you know this thing.
I got all this clanging armor on me, isn't it?
Exactly. You see this man, he wear nothing.
You don't need all that armor. You hide behind that armor. How can you show your glorious battle scars?
This is good point, Anders. Crick wonder these things too, you know.
If I were to remove my armor, you'd be blinded by the horrors unleashed.
I don't think these are the same things he's talking about.
Blinded by your shiny armor as it is.
I can assure you it is not very shiny.
Actually, you just cleaned it for the first time in like ages. So he's caught you at the one point where you did have not disgusting armor.
Just wait a day or two, that'll change right quick.
It is mismatched, like horrendous looking armor too from Gilly's cousin.
Raz slams his beer.
Anders kind of tilts his head to the side a bit and goes, "This one was a fortnight or two away," and he points at this massive healing gash on his neck from the blade of Rufio, I believe.
Yeah.
Roof. Call back.
Good callback.
This vagabond by the name of Rufio done cut me in the jugular, isn't it?
Yes. Crick remember well. Crick do all the work in this battle, and he kill Rufio, while Anders fall on ground bleeding, and Crick save him too.
Poppycock.
Travis just casually sips his drink, knowing full well he did all the damage to Rufio in that fight.
Not the last bit though.
Not the last one.
Yeah. That was a very important one.
Was that the spear?
Yeah. I go back. I go forward. I go back.
Yes.
Off balance. Like,
Yes.
Alexei's like, well, I need a 19 or a 20.
No, it was a 17 because of flanking.
that's right.
You'll hold a blooded minute. My manhood's been questioned, by the way. let's measure up. Let's see a true measure of a man. Let's do an arm wrestle then, King Resley.
And Anders slams his drink.
What you think, Travis? Who would you like to beat?
Travis will eye him up and be like, I'm going to stick with my boy Anders here.
That boy, Travis.
Good, Creek like scattered man. Very nice scatters, King Resley. I put my 1 gold on him.
I don't have time for this. I need to get back to my family. Let's go now.
I mean, it's very late.
We just got back from the other big trip that we were on, so we thought we'd rest up. We actually need to talk to the people here in town in the morning because we're trying to turn them onto our plate. We got some demons ravaging Anders' home up north, probably past your area.
Also, you see the Cyclopes we were just with? There is problem with town and them, but we try to smooth over tomorrow during town hall. So, we're happy to help, but...
Look, if I'm going to stand shoulder to shoulder with another warrior, I need a measure of said warrior. Now, you got the guts or not, Your Highness?
Oh, you're on.
There you go.
How are we doing this?
It's an arm wrestle!
Ah!
So King Raz and Anders lock hands on the table.
Knight Lieutenant Anders, if we're doing title.
Knight Lieutenant Anders as he breaks the fourth wall and talks to the DM.
Oh, this is Deadpool's most powerful ability.
Roll for initiative.
11.
19.
So Anders, quite experienced at arm wrestling by now.
But I'm not old.
I didn't say that. Fourth wall.
Experienced.
You get the jump on King Raz, and you take him a third down of the way to the table. Anders, roll a strength check.
17.
King Raz, roll a strength check.
11 plus. So 16.
So Anders' arm, locked with King Raz, powers him down to 2/3 above the table. Roll another strength check, Anders.
Stiff arm, maybe you are a man of worth. 16.
22.
22, not to be bested so quickly. King Raz moves Anders' hand up, but he's still losing about a third of the way. Anders, strength check.
We'll see about this. 15.
King Raz.
7.
Anders, not to be beaten, takes him down with just one more push above the table. Anders, strength check.
One tick here, and he takes a sip from his next mug of ale. With his left arm. 7.
13.
Oh, we got a battle, boys, as King Raz brings him back up just a little bit again. Anders, strength check.
Just dramatics, I let you have that after you took my sip. 12.
6.
Oh, and Anders brings him back down. One more win for the kill as this epic battle goes back and forth. Anders, strength check.
A natty 1 for a 5.
Travis, I believe this is point where I say double or nothing. Of course. All right.
Oh, shit.
18.
And back up to 2/3. Anders is still winning, but just barely. Anders, strength check.
Come on now, I can't lose to this shirtless man.
Big.
20.
25.
Natty.
Excuse me, it's not just 25, but a 50 nitty.
A fatty natty. King Raz, his veins bulging in his arm, pushes Anders past the midway point, and now he's winning by a third.
Me elbows. Me elbow.
Tennis elbows acting up again.
Gonna pop out of its socket.
Anders.
I was gonna say rage, but
22.
19.
Oh, and they're back in the middle, locked right in the middle, eye to eye, in the most epic arm wrestle we've ever had. Anders, roll again.
This old man's got juice in him still. 22 again.
Oh, 8. And Anders brings him back to his wheelhouse, 1/3 down. Anders again.
Let's bring it home. Ooh. 23.
Oh, 8. Oh, and you are just one hand width away from losing King Raz. Anders, one more time.
It was a valiant effort, lad. 14.
Oh! How do you do this, Anders?
Anders slams King Resley's fist, his fist to the table, and then he finishes the rest of his ale.
I believe someone owes someone some money.
Crick don't like these stupid games.
How dare you drink a king's beer?
Did he say he drank your beer?
No, I said I drank the rest of it.
Oh, I thought you said you drank mine.
I would never disrespect a man like that.
Okay.
A man, let alone a king.
Yes, I wouldn't disrespect a king.
Crick, put out 2 gold pieces for Travis. Scarman, I thought you better than this. But, now that Crick think it's okay, and there's very strong too.
Okrama be praised.
That's right. But now I must say, you're a true man of worth. I could tell in the grip of your hand there. That was a good show, mate.
Just don't go telling my clan.
This is good battle. I believe we could do this together, I think. King Resley, perhaps tomorrow, after we go through town hall meetings, we go with you. Would this work for you?
That will do.
Oh, you're a man of honor. I'll fight by your side, and I'll die for your cause, if need be.
Anders is good man. He say these words to you. They have meaning.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you for help assisting me.
Travis is just here to get laid.
Benjamin gives Travis a little wink.
I'd be happy to have the assistance of a crew like you guys any day.
Of course, we'd be happy to help. We've already done similar things for town of Fairhaven. I don't know if you know, but nearby, sort of, we try to do the same things for Bitchland, also for you. And also these peoples of the mountains. We have connections with them now, perhaps. It's been a long time since the peoples of mountains and Bitchland are together, but we bringing them all within one same circle, with Cyclopes, and perhaps you as well, King Resley.
If you assist me, I'd be happy to help you.
I believe this could work for all of us.
Before they go to bed, Travis is going to sketch down a little diagram that he's going to show to Benjamin before they go to bed. And he's going to say, and you throw the shot right here.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, you just get it in that hole, and you get to yell, shot! And it's pretty fun. But then there's this little evasive bit up here at the top. You got to make sure you hit that spot a lot, and you get to shout 180, and it's a good game. So yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe you could set something up here at the bar.
Oh, I'll think about it. You are a nice customer, but
No, that's Randolph.
oh, that's
Good catch. I thought you could set something like this up at the bar.
I know a thing or two about throwing darts into holes. I'll think about it.
Maybe you'll come about it in the end.
Touche.
It's good.
About that tab, do you have a little something to hold the rooms, perhaps?
Of course. We settle up now. No problem.
Travis's winnings will come out of his pocket. He'll put down 2 gold.
Thank you. I will hold these rooms for as long as you gentlemen need. Yeah, mark that on that character sheet. Yeah.
And then Travis is ready to head to bed.
So, is everyone ready for bed?
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
So you guys wrap things up and you go to your rooms. I assume one of you show King Raz where Balthor's room was.
Yes.
And that's where he will stay. So Crick, Travis, and Anders each go to their appropriate room. In Crick's room, there are 2 notes on your nightstand,
Oh,
as well as a mysterious jar.
jar. Do I recognize this jar? Is there eyeball in it?
There's no eyeball.
Okay.
It looks like it's
It's a jar of bees.
Oh!
It's a clear jar that is honey colored, and it's got a note on top.
Crick will investigate.
So you open the note.
Dear Crick, I couldn't help but notice your hair is looking a bit out of sorts, dearie. So I had some extra honey and stuff like that and thought of you. Sincerely, Phyllis.
Oh, this is so nice. What a wonderful lady.
So this hair gel has 10 uses. And It will give you 1 charisma for 1 day.
Wow.
Wow.
As your hair will shine shinier. That John Travolta hair will never look so good.
That's amazing.
But you have another note. And this note is from Benjamin. Curious that he left you a note instead of telling you in front of everyone. But the note reads, Dearest Crick, I write you with a matter that I believe may be of great importance, as you are clearly the leader of this group. I have come into possession some news that is quite unsettling, and I think that you would wish to be made aware of such things. It concerns the town of Anushakra, the very place that Balthor claimed to have hailed from. Through a reliable supplier, I have learned that Anushakra was utterly destroyed by a Calamian force nearly a month ago. The town has been reduced to ash, and tragically, there were no survivors. It is as though it never existed. I cannot help but wonder if your companion is withholding the truth about his origins. Yours, Benjamin.
Most inauspicious news. Crick was worried about this Balthor, but no, he good person, he good friend, but some sort of problem here. Where must he have gone if not going to Anushakra? Crick will ponder this.
So Crick has that to sleep on, and we enter Travis's room. And Travis, you also have 2 notes. The first note reads, Hey man, I just realized I'm totally writing a letter right now. And I thought, oh man, do you know who likes letters? 'Cause I don't, man. But here's some new sativa, man, a little sample. You know to hit up, right? 'Cause I forgot, man. Cheech.
I was already planning to make a trip to see Cheech anyway. That's amazing.
That's so good.
And then you have another one from Phyllis.
Dear Travis, Harold and I went to see Doc Fingers today, and ooh, was he upset. But all those stingers came right out and fell on the floor, and I thought, what a waste that would be, and things like that. So I collected them up and mixed them with some extra honey. You guys did bring me a lot of honey, and I thought you might like to use them on your arrows. But please, dear, just dip the tips in. Don't handle them with your hands. They're still poisonous, you know. Sincerely, Phyllis.
I love that Dr. Fingers fixed the bee stings by jamming him.
And they caught they all just
He pressed on the anus chakra, and they all fell out.
On the Anushakra?
in a shock.
The anus chakra. Oh, that's for us.
That might be an episode title too.
Anus chakra.
Anushakra. Anushakra.
Oh my god, my face hurts.
Anushakra. Yeah.
That was good.
Because it's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So many-
I'm with you.
so many levels.
At least one.
So Travis slowly dips the tip in. The arrows.
Obviously.
Yeah. What else would I be talking about?
So Travis, this concoction has 10 uses, and it lasts for a day. So you would have to dip the arrows in when you know you're going to have a battle that day. And each arrow would be +1 damage, and the opponent would have to do a DC 14 fortitude save. Otherwise, they will get fatigued from the poison. A nice little gift from Phyllis.
Such a sweet lady.
King Raz, I'm going to say you basically fell asleep as soon as your head hit the pillow. Despite your show of bravado, you fell asleep comfortable in Balthor's room. Anders' room. Anders, you unlock your room at the inn, and the door groans quietly as you push it open. The room is bathed in pale moonlight spilling through an open window, casting long, silvered shapes across the floor. The curtains sway gently, brushing against the windowsill, movement alive in the stillness of night. A realization sharp and immediate. The window is ajar, though you distinctly remember locking it before leaving. I'm gonna need a perception check.
Anders is a bit of an alert here. And he has a perception of 27.
Good rolls.
Always the paranoid soldier after what he'd been through.
27 is an excellent perception check. And behind one of the curtains, you know the shadows are just a bit off. And you might even see some toes beneath the bottom of the curtain.
A would-be unseen intruder takes me for a fool. I see you, brigand. Out in the light. Now.
The curtains open with a flourish, and before you is a catfolk. My name is Rez. I serve your sister. And if you want to find out what happens, you're just going to have to keep on listening.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's over. Next time.
Rez and Raz, huh?
He's gonna dangle some strange pussy in front of Anders.
Excellent.
Rez is the third fan character